All right. I think the transition should be done. So yeah, now we're here. We're doing this. What's up, everyone? So I'm. How many times have I run at this marathon now? This is like my third time. No, this is my fourth run at an armed with her speed. Um, this is gonna be a very unique type of, not unique. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm saying. This is Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, or if you live in a cringe region, you might know it as Ratchet and Clank 3. And that awesome laugh that you just heard in the background is my commentator. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, yo, I'm Eli. I was definitely not here yesterday.
Yeah, right now we were plotting on the next Armed with Their Speed, how we're gonna get the double feature of a lifetime. So I have third place in this category. Um, that's cool. I never thought I'd get third place. This was formerly known to be like one of the worst categories in the Ratchet series, and
And
it
now it's more one of the unique ones in this game.
okay, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna raise your volume a little bit so that I can hear you better.
Yeah.
But I'll say that if you watch like a run from like 2020, for example, you might think to yourself, this looks like a casual playthrough with no armor and a couple skips, and it looks horrible. After this, you're gonna think like, how you guys brought this game from the depths of hell. My stream is lagging a little bit. That is not good, like at all. Okay, wait. I think it's good now. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, my stream is lagging. A tiny bit. We're just gonna play this and see what
I
happens.
mean, our
Um, yeah. So for the person on the timer, I'm gonna count down from 4, and then I'm gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna say go, and then that's when you go. So first we gotta sit through the loading screens. So
oh boy, we love loading screens.
yeah, for Ratchet 1, 2, and 4 load faster on PS2. This or on PS3. This game is the opposite. So, anyways, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So first level.
Here we go.
Velden. Um, Velden starts off really simple. They're split off into two halves. In the first half, we have to just destroy a bunch of enemies.
Okay, that's frozen. Stream is frozen.
Oh, great. Okay, my laptop is doing the thing. Um,
just play if it has like 5 frames per second. Just play it until like someone's done again.
It's not gonna be done though. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna start over. I don't know. Still haven't downgraded it. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just start over. Maybe it'll stop. Who really knows? All right. Can you lower the bit rate? I'll try. Don't I have to like stop my stream for that? Video bit rate.
It should.
I'm gonna lower it by a whole 1000 kbps. So if the stream looks pixely as crap, that'll be really funny if anything. So okay. Now we should hopefully be good. I pray we're good or I'm gonna cry. Anyway, so let's just start over. I cannot wait to get a PC and never have this issue again. So, anyways,
oh boy.
Let's just.
How should I tell you this?
Okay, now let's start for reals. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so as I was saying before, this is Velden. It's split off into two halves. In the first half, we're just trying to get from point A to B. I'm going to be shooting these Tyrannoids, that's what they're called, in these mechs. In these games, killing enemies gives you experience points and it levels up your weapons. And when you fully level up a weapon, it'll change its like
upgrade.
Yeah, it will give it an additional function or change its function. And the shock blaster is gonna have a very useful function, as you'll see later. So,
Yeah. Now, when we get to the second part, you will see, like, we have to explain, like, a lot. Because TheSadgeBean's gonna set up a very weird glitch that is exclusive to the PS3 version.
But before I do
and
that,
also only in certain languages.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing in German. Well, that's one of the two reasons, because the way Florana happens is only possible if I play in Spanish or German. But there's another level later on that also influences the language choice. Some categories I play in Spanish, some I play in German. That all depends. So if you want to explain camera clips, because this is a bit of a pain in the hiney.
Oh yeah, so we all know, like most of us know that the camera in these games are a physical object, and Ratchet can interact with them. So you can get pushed by the camera, and you can clip with the camera. So what TheSadgeBean is gonna do is they kill certain enemies, which sets up the skip on Florana, and then camera clips through the wall to go to the end fast.
This is not gonna work, by the way. Corp's not gonna work. Gosh dang it, dude.
Because I mean, it happens. It happens at any percent. If the rangers kill certain enemies after you kill the enemies that you need to kill, the skip is not gonna work.
Yeah, so in any percent, you basically only get 2 tries at this skip before it's not gonna work. So I will not be. My stream is dead? How? I'll just keep playing.
No, your stream is alive.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so unfortunately, you are not gonna be seeing Cork Warp. That's really upset. What? What?
Did it work?
It worked. It freaking worked.
Let's go.
No, that has never happened to me. Every single any percent attempt, if I get it third try, if I get that camera clip third try or later, it doesn't work. I swear on my life it doesn't work. But, I mean, it just did, so woohoo!
Yeah, well, like, this is good. We don't see Floron at all. We just see the Quark boss fight and be like, done.
Yeah, you don't want to see Florana. We don't want to be seeing it.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Oh my gosh, I did. Wow, I'm actually shocked.
Yeah, no. Okay, now we go to get to Phoenix, and Phoenix is just get Quark to his cage and get to the bridge, and you're done. Like, this is the most straightforward clip you can have, like a straightforward split you can have in this game.
I'll show you guys something kind of funny you can do in this game on the this horizontal elevator, as I call it. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, time to swag out. Time to swag out on the elevator.
So if you just press X after completing an animation, Ratchet will just repeat it for some reason.
Yeah, certain like elevators, like also taxis does this, and the limo on Mactar. If you just stand in like the button press trigger, like to do the thing that it's supposed to like do, and then like spam like shooting a weapon or like throw swinging the wrench and then jumping while doing that. It just repeats the animation.
I took
because you can't jump out of the animation
great.
that the object
Lowering
is
the
taking.
bitrate did not work, by the way. My stream is dying again. Alright.
Okay, now it's loading up.
Oh, great.
I mean, it happens.
It does, but it happens way too often. I literally can't stream the damn thing. I'm just gonna keep playing Marcadia and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, if it settles down again, we'll notify.
Okay, so Marcadia, I'm gonna be skipping all the ranger missions. This is the holy grail of Ratchet 3 runs. If you want to explain how I'm gonna do that, because I need to make sure I don't.
Yeah, so so you can get moved by the camera, but you can also yeah, this game has some weird properties with the suck cannon. Yeah, suck cannon is like a really early like weapon you can unlock and buy. It's really pretty cheap too. And what it allows us to do is suck up a box, but cancel the suck up animation. Basically, letting us like have the box stasis midair, and you can do very funny things with this.
I need to be very quick with killing those Tyrannoids, or else they can destroy the one box I don't want them to destroy.
Yeah.
Alright, so right now I'm going to set my checkpoint in the Ranger dropship so that the next time I die, it will respawn me in the ship. This doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be respawning in this first third of Arcadia. I could respawn anywhere where a Ranger ship could go to, such as the third part of this level, which would bypass all the Ranger missions. In theory.
And the Ranger missions are kind of boring.
In theory, and by theory I mean we've literally done it. We can just do that now. It's just a thing. So, gonna do this.
Also, not to mention that the Ranger missions on Arcadia are kind of boring.
Wait, let me.
Especially in like entry plus categories.
Okay. Any percent are even more boring in my opinion. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So I'm gonna need some concentration. I'm gonna need quiet time. Cool, I got it.
Let's go.
That's ELDF. I don't have to do Ranger missions on this planet now. I have hit this like a trillion times now.
Actually, like picking up a gadget from like the gadget that he picks up is that one doesn't check for your height, but the problem is it doesn't spawn, like it doesn't render in all the way down, so you have to get somewhere like up there to load it in. And now the next greatest strat.
Now here's another boxy. That one allows me to get to the end of this third, and I also got a titanium bolt, which this category is not all titanium bolts. That was ran a year and a half ago by King DDD. But you're probably thinking, like, you kind of looked like you went out of your way to go get that, and for what purpose? And I will say, for the purpose I have chosen. For the purpose we have chosen. So,
we'll get there soon enough.
This next split is why this was the worst category, and why Up Your Arsenal only had like one good category for the longest time. Before, we used to have to do 20 infinite jumps, which were a series of really complex inputs, and one mess up meant the entire run was dead. And now we obsoleted it with a boxy. So if you want to explain how VR works, like the actual VR process, not the boxy.
Turns out, like, you know, like this one like monitor like here in Phoenix, where you can like play some passport missions. Turns out the end of the VR training area is like right next to this arena, basically. So you can just use what we also mentioned, like the boxy, to just skip right through it and get to the end and collect the bolt at the end and finish it. Well done.
Yeah, so, oh god, this is the most unwatchable any percent of all time, dude. Anyway, so, VidComic 1... VidComic 1 is unfun, because on this elevator, the guy can just throw skulls, and those skulls can get in your way. It's RNG. After that, it's actually kind of decent for a bit, but the problem is these, whatever these are, they, like, the game makes you wait for them. I mean, if you're fast, you can skip them, but that's only if you're like Ian or Scotto or Yoandy or something. I'm not good enough at these yet, so I still struggle a little bit.
Yeah. And you can see, like, this is a Quark Review comic, and yeah, it's a side scroller. So yeah, it's chill.
I'm not a fan of this one.
Some of them have RNG elements to it.
I'll say I definitely like the three middle, the VidComic Gauntlet. I like all three of those way more than I like this one, but this is the one that we play the most because it's the first one, so...
It's the earliest in the game. And also, Sage wants to make sure to collect as little tokens as possible, because there's a counter at the end that takes longer depending on how much tokens you got.
Yeah.
But this is like really minuscule, like time loss or time saved, depending on how much you got.
It's like frames. Okay, so I tried one-cycling that boss. It's really difficult to do. I don't like this boss. Oh, there we go. Killed it. Boss is dead. So now, next up is going to be Dax. Dax is one of the few levels in this game that's not one path. it is multiple paths, but we're actually going to do it in multiple visits, even though that's not needed casually.
Yeah.
But first, though, we're going to go onto the chair that kills you.
Yeah, the couch of doom.
Indiana Jones and the Couch of Doom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Death. Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, if you just like hang onto that couch, it just kills you because it thinks you're just stuck.
Yeah, this game's soft lock mechanisms, prevention mechanisms are both funny and useful. This is Dax.
Yep.
So that thing that Eli talked about with the camera being a physical object, I'm gonna utilize that twice in this planet. The first one is to get up on this ledge that would otherwise be completely inaccessible. And
accessible until you beat the path to it.
Yeah, that's how
also
I skipped the path for the charge
select
boots.
the helipad before you actually like go into the charge boots.
I did.
Good.
Trust.
Because the game actually makes you wait before you can do it afterwards.
Now, if you want to explain what I'm going to do here with leveling up the shock blaster.
Oh yeah, since we skipped already all the way to Dax from like Arcadia, the shock blaster is still like really underleveled. We're gonna fix this. And these enemies actually give a lot of XP, and that's like XP multiplier. So yeah.
It's partially with due with the fact that like the game has expected you to have leveled this thing up way further by now. So the lower leveled the weapon is, the more like the XP points are worth towards certain weapons. So if I got a weapon like the Annihilator, I think I would not like level it up this quickly. So here's a cool strat. Never mind, I failed.
Not getting killed to enemies.
But here's another cool strat.
And like at the end of the previous game, they realized I'm not sure gonna just spam enemies like all over the levels.
Okay, now we're gonna show off a really cool strat right here. Trust.
So we have just a lot of enemy spam that can just go get into your way.
So I got that titanium bolt right there. I did it with a sick chain of movement. And now here I'm gonna do another cam flip to get on yet another ledge. So do this, and there we go. So I'm completely out of bounds, and I'm gonna use this to skip this entire like other side of the planet to get into this room, which in turn will unlock Obani Gemini. And Obani Gemini, very simple planet. It's look, I don't intend to sound like a flat earther, but this is a game. Technically every level is basically flat. This level is not. I don't support flat earthers.
That's spherical.
Yeah. So
but also what's unique to this game is it's spherical, but it has 2 spherical moons instead of 1.
Ratchet 2 has like 3 of them, and then a crack in time that's like half the game.
Yep.
So right here, this is a strat that's been around for a decade. You can just kind of clip into this barrier because of some faulty collision. So
yeah.
I still need to level up my shock blaster, so I'm gonna be doing that by utilizing this jackpot crate. And these enemies will give even more XP than the ones on Dax, because again, the later
and the weaker.
Yeah.
The weaker are than like the troop enemies on Dax for some reason, like these guys that shoot like these laser barriers at you. They're just weaker than like the troopers, but give more XP.
So I've collected the final titanium bolt that I go out of my way to collect. Not necessarily the final one. Some of them I collect unintentionally, or because they're just in the way of wherever we need to go. You'll get to see in a moment why we want all these titanium bolts in a category that doesn't require titanium bolts to be collected. I am really under-leveled on my shock blaster. I will have to fix that right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's sick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that group of like sapper guys or whatever they're called.
Alright. Let's not.
And now we have the shock cannon.
This is basically
the shock blast upgrade and the shock cannon, and it's a massive upgrade over the a standard weapon.
It's basically a giant laser beam that can be weaved back and forth to rip apart enemies. And now here's the reason I wanted all the titanium bolts. Just watch closely. or blinking you might miss it.
Yep.
Cool. And now this is gonna happen.
Yeah. So what Sagios did is using a PlayStation Network trophy to delay a load screen, like delay a load like file like,
Yes.
menu. What allows this to do it skips it it skips the first and second mission of this planet, and this planet is hard. So we're glad you can skip it now, basically.
Also, that skip has a kind of RNG element where sometimes it just will not work for some reason, and you'll have to do the entire level because it is a one try only thing. And I actually had this in a run last night, and I just was like, you know what, let's just stop streaming for today.
And imagine actually like doing runs and your run dies to this, and then you have to quit out of the game and reset the trophy for it that you used.
Also, if I take a death, by the way, I just golded that, nice. If I take a death on during the level smash state, it will completely mess everything up, and I have to complete it the normal way. So that was a very good Blackwater City. That was textbook right there. Scotto would be proud, I hope. So this is Dax 2. I'm gonna go for a slightly new a route that I came up with. First this.
And now buying the whip because we couldn't afford it earlier.
This whip is also going to allow for a lot of very cool movement techniques, as you just saw. So you're probably thinking, oh my goodness. I'm not even mad. That actually like caught me by surprise. I didn't think the game thought I was above the water. Okay, hold on.
Also, what you just noticed about the minigun weapon of this game, the N60 Storm, this will also be useful later, as you would not expect this weapon to be useful. This weapon is kind of like underpowered.
No, this weapon's decent for like the early game. It's just people don't know how to use it.
But it gets like underpowered really quickly.
That I can agree with. So this guy, this is part of the reason we saved Dax, this half of Dax for later, so that we can destroy this guy with the shock cannon.
Yep. Now we're done with Dax, and we can officially just leave this planet behind.
Now we're going on to Annihilation Nation. So we used to have to do both of the... We visit this place twice in the story. And the first time it gives us the tier guys, and that used to be really vital for the routing of this category. It's completely gone now. No more. Forever. And no one will miss it.
Yeah.
Maybe Scotto,
which
makes
it somewhat easier, like the category somewhat easier. Don't get me wrong, this category is still fucking hard. But it makes it somewhat easier because you don't have to like do the tech that's associated with it.
Yeah. Okay, so this part is a little tricky. I'm gonna have to try to whip jump to the end. And this ledge kind of can be a bit of a cruel mistress. And I got it.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. It's just if you mess it up, it's very brutal and it's a little finicky. But
like,
I know that.
Like literally the rock underneath Ratchet there was like if you touch it, you slide off.
By the way, that Scorpio boss is dead. Oh yeah.
And we have the second mid comic and the third one like right off the bat.
This planet is why I play in German, because some of there's unskippable dialogue and it goes faster in German. In some categories we are able to skip the dialogue that is faster in German, which makes Spanish faster. So yeah, if you skip it, play in German. If you don't, play in Spanish. That's the rule. So you can explain like how I'm gonna do Hollow Star. I kind of feel like I'm hogging the commentary. Like I do know this category, but you know.
I may not also know the category. It's fine. It's fine. So Clank. That's the only Clank section we do in this one. So, what Satch is gonna do when he gets to scrunch the monkey in the parking lot, is just skip past him. Just doesn't matter. There's interesting tech with Clank. You can punch jump, which is slightly faster than just walking. And then you can set up a Clank proxy on this tower, which launches Clank up by colliding with the camera in certain ways. Or you can also Clank clip, which you don't want. Here.
That's quite rare for me to do, but it does happen.
And then you just glide onto the beam that normally Squanch would use to traverse the gap and activate the button for you.
I don't know if you guys saw me go gambling, but I did go gambling for a moment in a kid's game.
Yes, gambling, surely. Yay. This game and the previous game both have a skill point attached to gambling.
This one, this boss right here, you can go ahead and tell the audience how painful this boss is.
Yes, this boss is RNG and what attack it does next, and what attack it does after like staggering it, or if it just flies away and like goes somewhere.
There is a fast.
And then
method.
there's a second phase where he just tries to fly away, which where Sage has to constantly stun him to make sure he doesn't fly away, so he kills the boss fast.
Cool. Is it truly That's the whole purpose of gambling, bud. So, now...
Yeah, just also gambling because like, the boss likes to play pranks on us.
This boss can be manipulated, and I did manipulate him to stand in a spot that was favorable for me. So now I'm going to do this. Camera clip.
Yeah. This is actually like Stroud. You can't really use the wrench to do this, because the wrench gets delayed when you get out of the out of charging.
A little thing I did right there is I had the N60 out because when you try and get in the ship, the game swaps your weapon, which is not something that happens normally. So I made sure to have my next weapon be the one that I wanted. Now we're gonna do something called Joe off Draco, and this is one of the best strats ever found in the game.
Oh yeah, it's sick looking. You're gonna be like, where's he going?
So
yeah, it turns out there's some really funky collision on this planet, on this level.
Especially on
it's
PS3.
more like a tube simulator or whatever you want to call it.
Especially on PS3. Like on PS2, what I'm doing is not possible. I have tried and it just doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah, I also tried, and like the collision is just different because, well, they have to be, of course.
I whiffed it a little bit, but that's okay. I need some Wheaties right now. One time Mr. Man said like Jakari, who is a very talented runner of Ratchet 1 and Deadlock and has respectable Ouya and going commando times, he was like, Jakari ate all the Wheaties, and that's been like a rare thing in my vocabulary ever since. Crap. So I do need to mash really fast or else Ratchet will get electrocuted because you're not supposed to stand on there, but there's like just a couple frames where I could be able to start charging. So this might take me a couple tries. I really hope it doesn't. I hope this is the try.
I actually never tried this strat before because, yeah, 80%.
Please, please, Ratchet charge next time. This is significantly easier in New Game Plus because we have the shield charger, and any percent we don't have that, so it's up to whether we can mash fast enough.
And yeah, the shield charger only unlocks like on the very last planet on this game, so.
And it costs a crap ton.
And they nerfed it.
Oh man.
Compared to the previous game.
Okay, I'm gonna buy shock blaster ammo because I am running out. I'll try this one more time. If I cannot get it, then I will just go the casual way. I really don't want to do that, but get out of my way. Get out of my hair, please. Thank you.
But if Sage gets it now, it's like a really sick looking strat. You just go out of bounds. You like why is there? It doesn't look like there's collision there, but it is.
Yes.
Let's go.
I got it. I'm gonna land right here. Okay, and now this.
Technically, that's even faster strat to get here.
But
like,
it's hard.
At the end.
And
but it's like really hard.
Okay, phew.
It's
And now
basically a couple of frame perfect mid charges.
on to beat up everyone's love interest.
Yeah, Courtney Gears. I mean, the music goes fire though.
Yeah, it's pretty genius. When I was younger, I hated Justin Bieber because, well, everyone hated him, and so because of this boss fight, I always like fantasized about like a boss fight against Justin Bieber with the song "Baby" playing as like his boss music.
Uh,
I just thought that was really valuable info
also,
the chat might want to know.
also here you see to the full extent how broken the shotgun actually is, because you're not supposed to actually like beat this boss with this weapon. I think. But like, Insomnia Games was like wise enough to just make us have fun with this game.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby.
These games,
That
with
Courtney
these
boss
games
fight,
actually.
that Courtney boss fight is very difficult if you're new, but for me, I have it down to like a T. I just got to be good at my weaves, and so I barely even broke a sweat. I find the actual like Joe off Draco, which is what we call it, because that's who found it, a lot harder. So can you explain how
Now
Zeldin
get here
Starport works?
to Starport. So we do another cam flip. We call these cam flips.
It's slower,
You
but I
clip
have
with the camera for the wall.
it's slower, but I haven't actually like I forgot how to do the optimal strats, and I haven't bothered practicing yet, because yeah.
So Starport. So it's actually called Seldon Starport because it's actually like above a planet called Seldon. The lore. Then, like, just going below the ship, there's just a trigger for the end of the Leviathan, a ship, which triggers the self-destruct sequence. So I just gotta just try and maneuver through the level without dying.
And I did it like it was
Because
nothing.
the enemies actually just like two-shot you here. Or one-shot you even.
Yeah, it's a two hit. I believe you can take two hits.
Now we get to the most fun part of the run.
This is actually not too bad, I guess, because it's nice to just
we
chill.
get the vidcomic 4 now. We have to complete vidcomic 4 to progress in the story. But in any percent, you also have to complete all of the previous vidcomics, which means we have to play the second one, the third one, and the fourth one before we go to the next planet.
I honestly I've grown to dislike them a little less because after the gauntlet of levels we just went through, this is a nice way to
Yeah,
just take a little break.
yeah, it's a little breather compared to the last couple of levels.
Did I mention this category is hard? I mean, it's not as hard as it used to be, but it's still hard because of the fact that we have like
Yeah,
no.
it's definitely gotten easier, so you can like expect to get more optimized if it's easier to complete.
Yeah, if you like, I looked at like the record history of this category recently through a spreadsheet that is maintained by 24/7 Yu-Gi-Oh. Half of this category's history happened in like the past like few years, um, because this category had it during the deadlocked run. But I promise this is actually a pretty decent category. It's nice. I I am
Yeah,
glad that
also
we were able to play it.
Yugi, a very prominent community member, and has like this fascination with like spreadsheets. He has like 200 spreadsheets just for statistics.
He's very smart. He's a very smart man.
Yeah.
His friend once revealed to us that he keeps a spreadsheet of his grades, and while we found it funny, that's also kind of genius. Like, that kid's got a good future ahead of
Yeah.
him. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I've got my water.
I mean, also like, yeah. I was about to say like, some mental health disorders may also help you in life.
Oh god. Okay, so this is VidComic 3. I actually quite like this one. I've grown to like this one a lot more. It starts off with just this little corridor, but then it just becomes like a bunch of like, even the movement is just like,
It's
you know,
also the shortest with comic in the game. like out of the 7 there are.
The movement that Eli explained on Holostar Studios that we do with Clank, it can also be done here in the vid comics, albeit to a little bit more complex depth, because right afterwards I can also I can also punch right after my jump to keep my speed, so it's basically an enhanced version of Clank's movement. Also,
Yep.
I don't know if this is
Honestly,
gonna exist yet.
honestly, if a certain person by the name of you, Andy, were in chat, it would be like, let's go get world record.
Yo, Andy, like he's
Yeah,
probably
in the vid
lurking
comics.
right now. He's lurking right now, and then once I finish VidComic 4, he's probably gonna go like take a piss or have breakfast or something, or not breakfast, dinner, or lunch or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, dinner.
So something
It's
to
like
address.
7 p.m. over there.
Actually, what was I gonna address? Hold on, I already forgot. Oh yeah, if the game audio sounds quiet, it's because Ratchet 3 for some reason is a lot louder than the other one, so I have it like lower, I guess.
Also on this vid comic, it randomly can just like well, not crash. I mean, there's if you see it, you're gonna see it. Like there's like this vid comic doesn't work properly sometimes.
It's super rare, and I hope I never experience it. I just golded, by the way. I just golded VidComic
Very
3,
good.
so that's cool. I've golded Blackwater and VidComic 3 so far, which is nice. Now VidComic
Yeah.
4, this is the longest one. This is also the most piss easy one to get the skill point on. Like, if you just don't,
Yeah.
if you don't behave like an idiot, you are gonna get the skill point.
Like you can like literally get this skill point like without any tech, without like you can like easily get the skill point without any tech. Also, you just saw like Quark getting into a 2-2.
There
yeah,
we
that's
go.
just the in-game like cheat code you can do.
Yeah, Al might be pissed at me because in the previous vid comics I wasn't trying to unlock Quark's secret costume, so he decided to use the cheat codes. This implies that there's an intended way of unlocking the costumes, by the way. Right, so
yeah, which there actually is, at least for the 2-2, there is like really like really after this comic tells you the cheat code.
I mean, like, the cutscene implies that there's a way to get it without the cheat code. Obviously, that's not actually a thing, but in the lore, there probably is. So this is a little auto-scroller part of the vid comic where you're just on this vehicle, and these things are just shit. Oh.
Okay, my like type of viewer stream, the source stream froze, but on the restream it works.
Dude, I fell off the thing. That's so terrible. Dude, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe that, man. That's like such a that's not even a rookie mistake. That's just me being like really clumsy.
It happens. Don't worry, it happens.
All right. Can I kill that thing?
The fun one is if you literally like wall jump and the ladder and you fall down and you're like back at the start of the bus sequence.
I hope that's never happened to anyone. You say that like it's happened to you, and that really concerns me.
Yes, it did.
Yikes. Also, I am on like low health, so I'm gonna purposely take a death in a moment. This is probably the
or
worst.
You could pick up the health upgrade later on.
Okay. It's because the health upgrade's not for like a while, so let's. No, it's.
I mean, you could play it safe. I mean, there was just checkpoint you went past, so.
I know. I should have done it there, but oh well. Anyways, this is where I can get a health upgrade.
Oh. Yeah. Casually getting the self upgrade, I'd say it's like yes, there's like a pretty difficult jump you ever do. Like casually. In speedrun, we just like jump off the wall and like cancel the wall jump with a punch, and that lets us wall jump higher.
Cool. I skipped that final fight against whatever those things are. Quark just got like a little proxy. Anyways, by the way, yes. Despite that death forcing me to do the bus all over again, I'm still gonna get the skill point with a minute to spare. That's how like freaking easy this is.
Yeah.
It's really hilarious.
by far the easiest with comics go with.
And in all collectibles, you ideally want to do everything in one try. This is like the easiest one of what we quote one cycle. Is the runner upside down?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Why would I be upside down? That's really weird. Like, I don't know anyone who would put their camera upside down. Okay, so PB is now definitely dead. Anyway, so if you guys thought, you know, those boxies you showed off were cool, do they have any more usage? I kind of miss seeing them. You are in luck. You're gonna get to see 2 boxies in a moment.
Yep, Metropolis, Carbon, and certain other games.
The difference between an American, a British person, and an Australian is whether they park their car, park the car, or pack the car.
Yeah, that's true.
So now here's Metropolis. I'm gonna start with a boxy. It's gonna look a little something like this.
And there's the boss.
This boss is a little bit
arena.
tricky. Sometimes he can just randomly fall off for no reason. I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen today, or else I'm gonna mold hardcore.
You're not gonna mold. You're gonna be chill.
I'll mold a little bit.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Oh. Also, if you're wondering why I'm playing in Lock Strafe, it's because it makes the boxies easier to set up. Oh shoot, that's the... I want this.
I mean, Kalan is basically just Boxy's the planet now.
Yeah. You want to suck this up? Thank you. There we go. Okay, and now pull this out. And now this is how we get back to the ship. This is the fastest way to get back to the ship.
Yeah, N60 is just like makes the Boxy like stupidly fast. And yes, we use N60 in this game now for speedruns.
I go to Metropolis, by the way.
Wild thing for would be a wild thing for back in the day if like when I was using the N60 and be like, why do you use this gun? This gun fucking sucks.
Dude, Zem92 cannot run this category or all titanium bolts now. He can't do it. He would never want to. He
not
hates
even
the
no
N60.
QE because no QE also use it.
Oh yeah, and NG plus. So basically, he can't run anything like now. He can run all collectibles, I think, because that doesn't use the N60. Why N60? So the weapon that Ratchet holds before equipping the suck cannon affects how the boxy works. If it's a weapon he holds with 2 hands, it'll give him more height rather than speed. If it's a weapon he holds with 1 hand, like the N60, it'll give him more speed rather than height. And if it's a weapon that he holds with like
holds like a glove.
Yeah, like with both hands down. I actually don't know what that does.
It's just I think it's more speed even.
Oh yeah, that was some movement right there. It looked beautiful.
Yeah, this is Lugar del Impacto. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, so please correct me if I
Lugar
didn't say
del
it
Impacto.
wrong.
That's how it sounds. That's how you say it. Lugar del Impacto. But in German, it's Absturzstelle. I think. I don't know how you say it.
Yes. And in English, it's Crash Site. It's just Crash Site. Even though it's literally just on planet Sylvan, it just has Crash Site.
And now here's VidComic 5. I believe this is Scotto's favorite VidComic, so...
yeah, it's the hardest to like 100% by far.
Oh, absolutely.
But also, does not feature any RNG.
This one is hard because of the fact that there are split paths in it. One path leads to some quirk tokens, the other path leads to a health token, and you can probably imagine which one I'm going for, especially with how terrible this attempt is going right now.
Yeah, already almost dead in 20 seconds.
Gotta keep the audiences in suspense, you know.
Oh, surely we had this strat earlier on like Blackwater. We skipped mission 1 and 2, right? So do we see this again?
The level smash? Ask me again in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually,
to keep like the audience in suspense. To,
actually,
like,
ask me again in
mention it,
7
to read it
minutes.
again.
I think it's 7 minutes. I can't think right now. I can't even
Yeah,
remember what the
that's-
next like levels are.
yeah. There's not much going on. It's just a vid comic. Just punching and jumping.
I'm really concentrated right now,
rapping.
so I'm not speaking because this vid comic again, it's difficult. It's because the entire time you're being chased by this acid. That is acid, if
That's
you're wondering.
also unique to this vid comic.
The other vid comics
It's
you can
like-
take your time. This one you can't. I'm pretty sure there is rubber banding. I'm very certain of it.
There is. Like no, the acid just goes to a certain height, depending on how far you are in the level.
Okay, so now no more vid comics. So now
We're done with the vid comics.
Now we're gonna go on to Quark's hideout where he's hiding because deep down he's a cowardly wuss. I almost forgot to not go to Iridia. Holy crap, dude. So for the rest of the
Also,
you go first. I want to know.
I mean, I was just dump some trivia, but like, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a level where the end is at the beginning, so I kind of brought that up a couple times during a deadlocked run. And this was seen a little bit in Ratchet 1, albeit not pointed out, but this does exist in Up Your Arsenal, and you're gonna see it right now.
Yeah, this is like almost the only instance where it does this. Almost. Whole Star is kind of like that, where you do like the end is a ship of the level.
Cool. Now I had to really weapon manage there because I'm gonna need the suck cannon for the next planet. Okay, remember to buy the Agents of Doom. So there is one other weapon that we try and level up, not to V5, but we do still try and level it up, and that is the Agents of Doom. So I will be buying those at the
I
end
don't
of this
remember.
planet.
Do you gonna do it to V2 or V3?
I attempted V3, but in my PB I actually failed it, and I was like, you know what, let's just send it.
Yeah.
I forgot that I was gonna go for the fast movement here. I muscle memory this strat, even though I can do the fast movement. So, but it worked out because I was trying to get
the fast movement looks very sick. It's just you're going straight line. You side flip into a long jump onto the broken elevator that is now repaired, by the way.
Oh crap. Okay. Let's see. Do this. Now I'm gonna buy the Shiksalsa Gintin. What a fucking name.
Yeah, and you can't even afford any more. Like, money isn't an issue in this category, but you still can't buy a lot.
Wait, that's rage bait if I've ever seen it. I don't know what is the rage bait. Oh, Iridia? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not fully paying attention to chat right now. All right, so we're gonna get to the end of Koros by doing a boxy.
Yeah, boxes. We love boxes.
I was looking the wrong way. That's okay, because I can just using my super awesome knowledge of the map, I was just able to make sure I didn't like fall off the map or anything. Okay, I didn't fall for Krashma. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly spend a few moments.
What chat is that? That's just said is. Sometimes in random, if you get into the ending cutscene of Koros, the game just can crash.
Holy shit, dude! I almost died there, but I was saved by the nanotech upgrade, and I got V3. Let's fucking go. Okay, I'm gonna purposefully take a death now. That way I can just spawn right up at the checkpoint. So.
Yeah, V3. The weapon's stronger. It has more ammo. Yeah.
I just golded Koros. Now you're probably wondering, why are you going back to Metropolis? Was that intentional? And that actually is intentional. So.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because we are going to be setting up another level smash. Eli, you can explain this because I need to actually focus and make sure I don't mess this up because this one's quite difficult.
Yeah. So we don't have a certain weapon that actually has a range in this game. So we have to get a trophy with the suck cannon on this planet. There's only one skill point, which is just destroy the blimp, which is a reference to the first game. Um, and then you stand right next to the ship. You destroy the blimp. You set up the level smash, and then you go to
Shit.
command center and load the file while going towards it.
That was so close. So you saw earlier when I did the level smash, I triggered an autosave, and that was on purpose. This one you do not want that because you cannot pause the game while it's autosaving, and I thought I was actually not gonna get it, but I thankfully got it. So I was actually
Yeah.
really
So
terrified there.
it's going to sound funny when Zetsu loads in and goes into the dropship. It actually plays the metro music for a few frames.
Yeah. So I was actually really scared there, but yeah, I did get the thing. So okay, now Doctor
Yeah, it's
Nefarious.
technically a faster strat. There's technically a faster strat on command center, just doing a boxy straight into the trigger, like the dropship trigger behind Ratchet's ship.
But I'm not consistent at it, so I'm not going for it. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna count to 10 in my head. So if you want to explain why I'm counting to 10.
So you can you can act tune most bosses in these games, and what that does is basically they have less health and do less damage to you. Also, TheSadgeBean has like very specific health, like so Nefarious one shots him every time. Um, like aiming for 10 deaths, so like every Nefarious has let's say about a quarter less health than it shows.
You can act tune him up
So
to
you can
20
actually
times, but I only go for 10 because that's all we need.
there is a strat that you have to hit, which you have to get him into the second phase, which like the shock cannon in V3 Schicksalsagent can't do normally, so you have to act tune him a bit.
Okay, and now that's, I believe, death 10. I might have gone for an extra death. I don't really know. I don't care. So just send out a bunch of agents.
And if he has less health, no, if you take an additional death. And getting Nefarious into the second phase is that just gonna get the end where like Nefarious is gonna drop down and then does something very funny if TheSadgeBean's gonna get it, like most likely since you play this game.
Yeah.
Get this category.
Alright.
You might actually see that like the shot cannon, no, there's like it's like basically like a pea shooter, basically. But it still does its job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice, very nice. And now this is the funniest strat we have ever found in this game. It's not even optimal, but it's a very good like mid-level strat.
Courtesy of Robo for finding this.
This is my favorite Robo strat ever because it's insanely freaking funny. And now with that, time is gonna come up soon.
The Rangers actually do damage in this mission, like in this level.
Now
like,
I'm gonna shoot
always
the
just gonna see the Rangers be like, they don't do shit. They're like, why are they here? And here they like actually do stuff.
If you ever need to defeat somebody in real life, just do what I'm doing right now. Take an aircraft and shoot at them in the cock. That will probably take them out, and will humiliate them greatly.
Yeah. And time is coming up.
Yeah, time will come up. And just have your hand on the timer button ready. And this is a pretty boring final boss fight, but I do have to dodge these missiles. That's all there is to it. And we are coming up now.
Let's go. GG.
Easy sub 50. 49.26. And I golden Nefarious.
Yo.
Wow.
That's fire.
So I have 45 12 subs.
Goodness. Beating the game in under 50 minutes. A couple years back, this would have seemed like pretty difficult, right? A couple years back.
Yeah, now it's actually not even a good run. That's not even a good run. Like, world record can go down to a 37. I just haven't played this category enough to, get there. That is only my...
Fucking great.
That is my, I was gonna say, that is my 6th completed run of the game ever. Of this category. I've only completed 6 runs. And
Oh damn! And you're already like only
Top 3.
like 10 minutes away.
yeah, and third place.
For world record, yeah.
Third place, Jesus.
Back in my era, world record, and this was like a 55 or something.
Yeah. And since
now
last
it's
year, like
38.
since last year, since this game was in Ricky's PlayStation like racing week, a bunch of new strats have been found for this category.
Yeah, so the addition of
Which-
the Marcadia mission skip, the Ranger mission skip, new ways to do command center, the new methods of nefarious, and outright skipping the tier guys, this made this category really nice.
And the
So,
flux rifle. This is the only any percent category that skips the flux. Well, the one of two categories that skip the flux rifle.
what's the other one?
Wrench only.
Oh, well, two main board categories, I suppose, but yeah.
The only main board category that skips getting the flux rifle unlocked.
So yeah, this category has become a lot more accessible. If you do want to start running this category, it will take a lot of patience because that's what it took for me. And now you see me pull a sub 50 off like it's nothing, and hopefully one day I'll get like a 45 or lower because you know I can absolutely
Yeah,
go much
maybe a
lower.
world record.
Definitely not. Scotto can keep his records. I'm not that good at the game, but yeah, this game has gotten like this game used to be like the crown jewel for Ratchet speedruns, and I'm gonna be real. Back then, it didn't deserve it as much as it does now because back then it was just NG plus no QE that was good, and the other categories nobody wanted to run. But with all the things we have found in the past few years have made this a really nice mixture of launching Ratchet across the map, charge booting, skipping parts that nobody really enjoyed. This game, like all 6 of this game's categories are now somewhat like accessible thanks to VR Boxy. It is very nice. Without VR Boxy, I wouldn't be running this category. Like that alone is like why I wouldn't be able to run it. Because
Good stuff.
yeah, so thank you again. If you guys want to watch me run this, I am planning on doing a Ratchet and Clank any percent quadfecta, which is any percent for Ratchet 1, 2, and 3, and then any percent no LC for Ratchet Deadlocked. And I don't know. I've gotten Eli to contemplate joining me. I'm gonna be trying to go for record in that category, so you'll get to see a little bit of this and a little bit of the other games any percents. They're really nice categories. So
Well, awesome
I'm-
stuff, man.
I always love
We
that
are-
kind of game.
Yeah, we're actually a little bit ahead of schedule right now, so yeah, if we can. If you have anything else, I'm really
Yeah.
stoked
you
to
know
hear
what?
more about the quadfecta coming up soon. If there's anything else you want to plug,
You know
you
what?
can
I
totally
want to
do
plug
that right
one
now.
thing. I want to plug one thing. I want to plug in. So this is a nice category, but my favorite speedrun category of all time is all titanium bolts. And I will. And since we got a little bit of time, is it fine if I show off just one quick little planet that we do in that category?
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll show you guys all titanium bolts, where you collect all 40 of the titanium bolts. So I'm Spider-Man apparently. So
And yes, you actually go to Iridian all titanium bolts because there are
and it's,
titanium bolts there.
it is by far like one of the best levels in the game. So let me first make sure that I've set this up. All right. So what we're gonna do is there's 2 titanium bolts. The first one is like at the back of the map, and you're not supposed to be able to access it till the final mission. And I'm gonna say screw you to that, and I'm just gonna box you all the way there. So
Like a pre-boxy, there was like a really insane strat that involved the tour guys, where you had to flip blind.
okay, so that's titanium bolt number 1. I just got that like it's nothing. I skipped having to do the hover ship mission and having to do some other missions and whatnot. I would actually do an animation cancel with the tier guys, but I don't have it. And now I have to die and go again because there is one other titanium bolt, and I have just a limited amount of time to get it. If I fail it, then I will have to do the hover ship mission.
Yeah, I mean, this is you can easily miss this bolt. Like, yeah.
There we go. So yeah, that's one example of the best category in this series. This is my favorite category. top 5.
And this is done in like under 2 minutes. Like this split is under 2 minutes.
And so yeah, as a we
Awesome.
either ask me to
Nice little
advertise
bonus there.
Quadfecta soonish. I'll be going for record. Maybe I'll get Eli to do it. Maybe I won't. Stick around. And yeah, that's all I have to
All
say.
special
Awesome.
vault categories are so good. Oh boy.
Many are saying this.
Well, thank both of you, Sag
Yeah.
and Eli. Eli for coming in again. And yeah, we're gonna keep this train moving. We're gonna completely switch gears here and go to the Fallout trilogy.
First
Done
ever
by-
Fallout appearance.
Yeah, done by It's Page. So
Good
yeah,
luck.
should be really good. Stay
We're
tuned.
excited.